If you can find somebody with a better combat resume than me, then I'll believe you, but facts are facts.
Henry Cejudo is a fantastic athlete, hard-working, and his belief in himself is really what propels him to do these special things.
Beat the greatest of all time, Demetrius Johnson.
Henry Cejudo, the UFC flyweight champion of the world.
I put my blood on the line. I would've broke my back. I inspired myself. Now look where I'm at.
Beat TJ Dillashaw in round 1, 32 seconds.
Whoa! Henry Cejudo! He just buzzed right through the bantamweight champion of the world.
First things first, I'm putting in the work. Fell in love with the game, fell in love with the hurt.
2-division champ.
That's it! Get him a second belt!
He did it!
The simultaneous UFC flyweight and bantamweight champion of the world.
Beat the greatest bantamweight of all time, Dominic Cruz.
Cruz in a world of trouble here! Gotta fight back, that is it! And still!
Anybody would love to have the resume that Triple C has.
In the annals of combat sports history, there are a few athletes quite like Henry Cejudo.
He is truly a once-in-a-lifetime type of athlete.
Deemed Triple C for his championship trifecta, which includes 1 Olympic gold medal and 2 simultaneously held UFC world titles.
I've done enough in the sport. I'm retiring tonight. Triple C's out.
We've seen a lot of temporary retirements in mixed martial arts, but perhaps he'll be back.
Following the vacating of his belts and subsequent retirement, the former champ is back.
I am the greatest combat athlete of all time.
It's me.
Aiming to reclaim the bantamweight crown he never lost from reigning king, Aljamain Sterling.
I got a gold medal too. A gold medal for whooping that ass.
I get the job done. No better feeling when I finish being a problem.
Tied for most wins in UFC bantamweight history.
And still best in the world at 135.
The Funk Master is in the prime of his career.
Anaconda, human backpack, I take you down. It's a rat rack. Aljamain Sterling.
Nice, Aljo.
Welcome Cejudo to his stomping grounds in the Tri-State on May 6th.
Henry Cejudo, you next, bitch.
Where the pair will battle for bantamweight gold in Newark, New Jersey.
Remember, the clock is ticking.
I'm too smart for you, bro, and I'm too tough for you. I'm gonna take your ass out in the East Coast in front of all your people.
His mouth wrote a check that his ass can't cash, and I can't wait to cash it on May 6th.
The co-main event will see former welterweight title challenger Gilbert Burns.
I've been in the lab, I'm the last one leaving. I need to ask more
He's holding that belt. I'm coming for you.
Battle top 5 standout, Bilal Muhammad.
Oh, that'll do it. I'm going to be the champion 2023. Put out my name right now.
Plus, former UFC women's strawweight champion Jessica Andrade. Continues her 115-pound campaign against a top 10 standout from China, Yan Xiaonan.
This woman is fierce.
But first,
You take a small break at the wrong time, we're in big trouble.
get ready.
Hey, what's up? Let's go! Everybody here is a special part in this journey.
You guys will hear, and you.
For UFC 288.
Triple C was competing against his own legacy.
It's me against me.
Countdown.
Good afternoon from Jacksonville, Florida. After a near 2-month pause in the action, the mixed martial arts leader is back.
I know there's no fans. It's weird we get to hear every single punch land, but we're getting to call fights.
Bantamweight title matchup in the co-headliner. Henry Cejudo making his first defense tonight against the former 2-time UFC Bantamweight champion, the future Hall of Famer, Dominic Cruz.
UFC 288's main event. We'll see the return of Henry Cejudo.
He has a goal. It's to go down in history as the greatest combat sports athlete of all time.
In 2020, it seemingly competed for the last time, which would have concluded one of the most storied careers in combat sports history.
He's the first guy to ever be an Olympic gold medalist in wrestling, and then a UFC champion, and then a 2-division UFC champion. This kid is relentless, and he brings ferocity that you only get from someone who is at the level of an Olympic gold medalist.
Henry Cejudo beat the great Demetrius Johnson. Knocked knocked out TJ Dillashaw clean.
Oh! Knocks TJ Dillashaw out in round one!
Beating Marlon Moraes in the way that he did was so impressive.
That's it! Get him a second belt! Henry Cejudo!
Henry Cejudo is a winner, and tonight he plans on winning as he's always done at every level of his entire career.
Oh, that's a beautiful leg kick there.
If he wants to be considered one of the greatest of all time, he has to beat Dominic Cruz.
Oh, big knee from Cejudo! And a right hand!
He hurt Dom.
Cruz in a world of trouble here! That is it! And still, Henry Cejudo!
I'm happy with my career. I've done enough in the sport. I want to walk away. I'm retiring tonight, Joe. Dane, I want to say thank you. Triple C's out.
Henry quit. When the competition started to get tough, you sat on the sidelines while we were out here battling in the trenches of the stacked bantamweight division. But if that's who the UFC wants me to fight, then that's who I'm gonna fight.
Henry Cejudo has vacated the title. Petr Yan is the new UFC bantamweight champion. We'll see what Aljamain Sterling might have for Petr Yan.
The bantamweight title Cejudo vacated in 2020 is now owned by reigning champion Aljamain Sterling.
Sterling emerges on the scorecards, the UFC's bantamweight champion of the world.
Whose journey to the top began at Uniondale High School in Long Island, New York.
My development as a wrestler was huge for my UFC career. It all started in that Uniondale wrestling room.
Nothing is given, everything is earned. That's how I felt. Missed this. Definitely helped push me to get to this point, you know, so for me, this is what it's all about.
That's where I found the inspiration and the hope that I could do more things with my life. That was the first time I had college aspirations. So it's cool to go back. At the end of the day, no one's gonna look out for your future but yourself. And that's one of the things I learned, which led me on my path to go to college and eventually find MMA.
With sights set on MMA as a collegiate wrestler, Sterling would find immediate success from local tri-state champ
Aljamain, the Funkmaster, Sterling!
to a bantamweight mainstay in the UFC.
I've been hearing a lot of great things about this young man. His ability to execute wild techniques.
He's got outstanding wrestling, and his striking is wildly unorthodox.
14 victories in the UFC are defined by unconventional striking.
Oh, Aljamain Sterling, get busy.
Aljamain looks sensational, and we see here more of the same movement, very unorthodox.
And suffocating grappling.
This one's tight, he's got it.
Unbelievable! Oh, Aljo's got his back. He's under!
Sitting attacks from Aljamain Sterling!
Oh, this is big. This is gigantic. Aljamain Sterling is going off.
Man, some big shots.
Oh my goodness! That was a spectacular performance.
His second title defense.
Already a takedown by the champion.
Big shots here from the top. Punishing elbow from Sterling.
Which have the Funkmaster riding high.
It's over.
That'll do it, and still.
Ready to welcome back the former king. In the years that Aljamain Sterling spent dominating bantamweight opposition, the division's former king would adopt a new lifestyle, free from the grind of constant competition.
No, my favorite memorabilia here is this right here. I retired from the sport of mixed martial arts because I started getting sick of competing in combat. From age 11 all the way to age 33, that's 22 years of just competing. I had to move on.
Bird. Bird. Yeah, look. You see right there?
I want to have a family. I want to have a kid.
Need help? Nah. Yay!
The This is why these last 3 years have been the best years of my life. To me, this is why Israel is beating people right here. He does a really good job with those lower body feints. Started my YouTube channel where I'm able to share a lot of my knowledge. People call me Dr. Cejudo sometimes. I've been trained John Jones.
You don't have to drill something 1,000 times. Like, no, understand the feel, understand the concept. It'll just come to you. I promise you.
Demetrius Johnson. David Figueiredo.
Finta, coloca sua posição, vai te.
Yes. Zhang Wei Li.
No. Bring that back, please.
Yuri Prochazka.
And look at where I'm at here. Yeah. I'm not here. I'm here. You're a little bit bigger. But you're picking. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? I relax. It's really, when you do it right, I'm really recovering here. Go!
I love the fact that the legends come up to learn from me.
Let that leg follow his leg, yes.
To me, it's an extreme honor.
We walk back, 2 seconds, feet to jump.
Getting the chance to teach them has just opened my mind to how much more that I was missing.
Those are the things that people can't see, John. I always pull that out of your back pocket.
Cejudo's time spent coaching champions.
He is one of the most electric fighters on this UFC roster. Davison Figueiredo
Was his first experience witnessing history.
He said the 2 biggest things that he has learned from Henry Cejudo: be patient and stick to the game plan
instead of writing it.
Oh! Knocked down for Figueiredo.
Davison, 1 minuto, cara! 1 minuto, garoto! 1 minuto, somos campeón mundial! Disciplina!
A wild exchange to close out a classic.
Somewhere along the way,
Cara, primeiramente, I love you, Henry Cejudo. I love you.
the fire to continue a legacy was reignited.
Good luck coming back.
Better, bro. Thanks, man.
Thanks, man. Real quick.
Sure, bro.
Thank you, brother.
With a renewed sense of purpose, rumblings of a return would permeate the landscape of MMA.
Thank you.
I didn't see that.
You want a matchup and he's right here. I'd love a tune-up, because I think you absolutely suck.
What's up, man? You're that raza, dude.
Everyone's got the same question, Triple C. When you returning to the UFC?
I respect the out of you. Congratulations, number 1. I just want to know how far that I can take it.
How close can we come to one day witnessing Triple C returning?
Will the King return at some point?
Until the bantamweight champion would sign on the dotted line.
I just need about 2 weeks.
2 weeks?
That's it.
2 weeks for what?
I'm in shape.
2 weeks for what?
Remember, the clock is ticking.
For a date with Triple C.
I can't wait for this.
What up, Chase?
I can't wait for this.
Aljamain Sterling has shown for so long that he is one of the best bantamweights in the world, and he's going to show him that it's a new age in the bantamweight division.
Get your ass in shape. Go talk to Dana and let Daddy let you tell
Out
you.
of shape.
Daddy's gonna
Out of shape. I'll
Daddy's
whoop
gonna
your
tell you
ass.
when you
Out
can
of
play.
shape.
Aljamain Sterling, who in the not-too-distant future may very well be able to lay claim to being the greatest bantamweight of all time.
Aljamain Sterling is going off.
Breaking news, I'm fighting May 6th against Henry Cejudo.
May 6th, I'm gonna bury your ass. Shut up! Get out of here!
And I can't wait to show the world that Aljamain Sterling is still the best damn bantamweight on this planet.
Ooh! Punishing elbow from Sterling.
It's over.
That'll do it, and still!
It's simply to make history. That's why I'm coming back. It's nothing else but a challenge within me.
Oh! That's it! Get him a second belt!
You've done it all. What's bringing you out?
I retired at 33. If I was to never come back, I'd still be happy. I'd be happy with my resume. But, what's up, man? How are you, brother?
Oh, man, good.
I'm excited to come back. Just go out as the greatest mixed martial artist of all time. I am a better striker. I am a better tactician.
Oh, big knee from Cejudo! Gotta fight back, that is it!
Sterling's easy money, and I want to cash in.
This man is a special person. You don't get more competitive than that man, Henry Cejudo.
Hey, how's it going? Good to see you.
Why
guys, it's Captain. I just wanted to, first off, thank Grimaldi's for inviting Team Cejudo to eat. And thank you to everybody here. Everybody here is a special part in this journey for the return of the greatest combat athlete of all time.
Former 2-weight UFC champion Henry Cejudo is officially back from retirement.
That's why we're all here today. Everybody give a hand to Henry C. Cejudo!
With sights set on recapturing the bantamweight belt from reigning champion Aljamain Sterling on May 6th. A feat Cejudo will prepare to accomplish with an ever-growing team.
That's why I did want to let you guys know that we're going to be adding another Cejudo into our family. People would say, you really don't understand love until you have a kid. It's an unconditional love. Yeah, she loves a golf cart, baby. Knowing that she created this human, and now you have to counsel and mentor this little thing so she can make this world a better place. I know it sounds corny and cliche, but that's just the reality. Whoa, look at that. Look at, ¿qué es eso, baby? A little raccoon?
Esquilinho.
But my wife is super supportive, super smart, and I think that's what I really love about her. Estoy tan feliz, baby. She's va a tener un hermanzinho, una hermanzinha. I don't just live for myself no more. And my family, my kids, my wife, that's the only motivation that I need.
I've known Henry since 2004, and I remember in his dorm rooms at the Olympic Training Center, he had a list. He had a few things on it. To become Olympic champion, to become UFC champion, and another was to become the best husband and father he could be. He's done all three of those, and now that fire is back. We're not only the #1 team, we are one. We are the United Nations. To become the best in the world, you gotta invite the world to train, and that's what we've done. You think Team Aljo can compete with this? Ain't no way. Ready? Yep. And go. Easy in, hard out.
For all Cejudo has accomplished,
Cage, wrist, hips.
the most legendary athletes always strive for more.
Get your head on the cage. Yup. Yes. That was it. Yup.
Fueled by the legacy they will leave behind when all is truly said and done.
Dragon spin, dragon spin.
A lot of people think I'm not serious about coming back or it's about money, but it's really about making history and about legacy.
Keep going live, keep going live, keep going live. Yup, wherever you're at, just going.
I've always looked up to guys like Michael Jordan.
Keep it there.
You know, Manny Pacquiao, history makers who have done it.
Nice.
They will be in the record books forever.
Beautiful, Henry. 15 seconds.
That is the reason why I'm coming back.
Yep.
Aljamain, he may train harder, he may train smarter, but I'm better than you. And now I'm gonna prove it.
Make him piss blood. There you go.
I'm gonna prove that I am the best 135-pounder in the world.
There it is.
Cejudo aims to reclaim champion status on May 6th. A position that bantamweight king Aljamain Sterling has been enjoying for the past 2 years.
Right now, we're headed to the Prudential Center. We're gonna watch the Devils versus the Rangers. It's gonna be a great game. I'm excited to watch, interact with the fans a little bit, and watch a good game.
And the Funk Master is quick to take advantage of experiences afforded by life at the top.
Aljamain, what we're gonna do is we're just gonna do some like content stuff for social.
Okay.
And then after that, we're gonna head down to the press room. There's a couple of media members there that want to talk with you.
Oh, nice, very nice.
So we have like a couple NJ outlets and all that good stuff.
That's sick. Nice.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Champ life, it's a good life.
I'm the UFC bantamweight champion of the world, and Devils fans, I need you guys to get loud. Let's go, baby, let's go! Come on!
You get to go to places that you don't necessarily get to go to all the time, get to cut lines on certain things. We work hard, we play hard. And that's one of the things I truly do believe in, just having some balance in life.
This is where it's all gonna go down, baby. Let's go, baby, let's go.
You want to make sure you're enjoying the fruits of your labor. Otherwise, why do it?
Well, what you're gonna do is you're gonna hold this here. It goes on. And what you do is you just hold it up to here, and it lights up the whole arena.
Here to take off tonight's game is UFC bantamweight champion Aljamain Sterling. Will defend his title here at The Rock.
Let's go, baby, let's go.
All right, let's light up The Rock.
This arena is electric right now. I'm planning on coming out here and blowing the roof off of this place and reminding the people who the Funk Master is.
I'm definitely blessed and fortunate to be in this position. I don't take it for granted.
East Coast, New York area, major metro area. Does it feel a little bit like a homecoming? Gonna have some family, friends in the event?
Long Island's gonna pack the place out just as well as the New Jersey fans. So I'm super excited to be back here at The Rock. I fought here in 2015. I got to finish in the third round over my first ranked opponent. I plan on doing it again May 6th.
Hey, what's up, buddy?
What's up?
All right.
Are you gonna win that fight?
Of course.
Okay, you better.
What's up, guys? What's happening?
A night on the town in the very building where Sterling will soon defend his title
Thank you, thank you.
offers added motivation for the homegrown bantamweight king. On May 6th, Sterling aims to become the first tri-state champion to defend a UFC title in the metro area. And the stout grappler feels confident, facing the Olympic-level wrestling of Henry Cejudo.
Henry, he's more of a folk-style wrestler. It's more so takedowns, but the takedowns don't mean nothing if you can't do damage or get control. I plan on exploiting that and seeing how much energy he wants to really exert trying to hold me down.
Aljo's got a style that's unorthodox that Henry's really never seen before. So I think Henry coming back in a fight like this is not a good stylistic matchup for him.
If he wants to engage in the ground, that's exactly where I want to be, and I think that's where I'm going to slice him up and do a lot of damage.
I'm still collecting tears for all the crybabies out there. Taste salty.
The New York metro area, also known as the Tri-State, is the largest metropolitan region by urban landmass on the planet. Long represented in MMA by New Jersey's Frankie Edgar, New York's Matt Serra,
Matt Serra, UFC welterweight champion of the world.
and Long Island's Chris Weidman.
Chris Weidman, ladies and gentlemen. Long Island, you are both.
The latter two trained by head coach Ray Longo,
Ray Longo, get over here, Ray. Ray, how proud are you of Matt right now?
I couldn't be proud of a guy. All I wanted to do was believe in himself.
who guides the next great champion from the Northeast.
The belt remains on Long Island with Team Serra Longo's Aljamain Sterling.
UFC bantamweight king, Aljamain Sterling.
Ray Longo is a mastermind when it comes to game planning.
Let's do it, guys.
He's been with me since my UFC debut.
Show those knees too up the middle, Aljo.
We've had a pretty solid relationship ever since.
Nice, perfect. Perfect. See how that knee offsets it?
He's someone you could bounce ideas off of.
Beautiful. Yeah, Aljo, perfect control. Yeah. Yo, Aljo, even that side kick, man, it's awesome. Awesome keeping him against the cage.
For us, I'm able to express what I'm seeing, what I'm feeling, and we can have an open, honest conversation about it and tell each other what we think and what we see and what we feel.
Yeah, if you got to back out and hit, then go again. From where he's come, this is the American dream. I like the reshots, Aljo. Perfect.
Nice, Rob. Shrimp out on that. Get that right leg under.
He's defended the title a couple of times. He's just killing him.
The May 6th title bout with Henry Cejudo that Longo and Sterling are preparing for will be one of the most special events of their careers.
Beautiful, beautiful, Aljo, beautiful.
Yeah, flatten him, Aljo. Keep those hips down.
A headlining attraction right at home in the tri-state, across the Hudson River in Newark, New Jersey.
This is a dream come true for Aljo to be, you know, headlining a card on the East Coast where he grew up. Get ready to hit on the separation. Yes. Oh. I expect the fans to be crazy. You know, he'll have a lot of local support. I think it's great. You're going to see the most confident Aljo yet. Yeah, you got it. You got it. Nice. And time.
The Aljo Sterling era.
Oh, me, my man, my man.
It's going to be great to see him have the crowd behind him and go out there and beat Henry Cejudo.
Aljo's go, man! Joss! Go, man! Joss! Go, man! Joss!
I still haven't figured that one out. I'm still trying on that.
Say Joss.
Joss.
Joss, yeah.
Good to see you. Good to have everybody back in the gym. I love it. Let's go. I'm out of here.
So in Mexican tradition, typically, you know, we like to celebrate whether birthday, holidays. We like to pick our favorite characters, whether it's Mickey Mouse or John Cena. But in this case, I am picking my favorite actor, Aljamain Sterling. Aljamain Sterling, May 6th. You're dead! Woo! Whether you think I'm corny, cringy, when it comes to combat sports, I'm #1. I'm just that competitor that people fear. I'm about to repossess that belt. You're next. Look who it is. If it ain't the greatest combat coach of all time. Hey.
How's the body, Doc?
No, he's moving a lot better from last week. Hips are moving better. Good, relax. And punch. His muscles are really responsive. His neural system, really explosive.
George holds the record at Oklahoma, Big 12 champ, cross country. So it's just cool to have a former athlete to be able to work on you firsthand. Understands the body like you wouldn't believe. So right now I'm just getting position. That's pretty much what he does. He aligns me. You know, I'm constantly healing the body, making sure my body is firing at all cylinders and finding every edge that I can so I could be the best version of myself. And I personally think I'm better than I was 3 years ago. You know, Aljamain is a tough competitor. And I know I do have my hands full, but I still do believe in my heart, my wholehearted heart, that I'm gonna stop him. And I need a team like George and a bunch of these guys to help me get there.
There we go. It's the return of Triple C. Henry Cejudo's trying to do something that's never been done before in sports.
Sterling's my fan. Sterling is literally my fan.
Ready? Same thing. Run it, hit the mat. And if you want to mix up your single, don't feel like you have to just run it. Let's finish the single how you would finish the single, and then go live once we hit the mat. Ready? Go.
And I think that's also going to cost him on May 6th because I know that. And I recognize the respect that he does have for me.
Let's go. He can't wrestle with you.
And my job is just to expose him.
Straighten that bottom leg out if he grabs that ankle, Henry.
But at the same time, I do respect his game.
Turn. Head, hips, hands. Yup.
We're mimicking everything that Aljamain is going to put out there, so I'm 100% ready.
Now where's your head position? And just beat him up here a little. Time. Good.
With mind and body firing on all cylinders, Cejudo was primed for a career-defining performance at UFC 288. But it's lessons learned at the Olympic levels of competition, which Cejudo channels in preparation.
Smoke the body, then come up. There. See that?
My whole attitude at the Olympic Games was, if you're going to beat me, you better kill me. Because I'm in this thing to kill or be killed. I'm willing to do whatever it takes to win. I'm not overlooking Aljamain by any means. When we do fight, he will see the competitor that I am. And what is it that separates me from everybody else?
From the Empire State to the fight capital.
I said not yet.
135-pound champion Aljamain Sterling enters the final phase of training camp. And as always, he is joined by the world's next best bantamweight. #1 ranked contender and longtime teammate, Merab Dvalishvili.
That'll do it. 7 in a row for Merab Dvalishvili. Victory from the jaws of defeat. Hell yeah, baby, let's go!
Seeing Merab have the success he's been having lately has been nothing but inspiring.
A star-making performance tonight.
Especially knowing that we've been doing it side by side.
Works so hard. He pushes me, I push him.
Aljamain just does not let you go anywhere. The belt remains on Long Island with Team Serra-Longo's Aljamain Sterling.
So happy, of course, for my friend, but I trained with this man, you know.
He's learned from the lessons that I went through.
Thanks! Nice to go again! He's slowing down! Forward! Yes! Yes!
That's one of the best teachers. Learn from other people's mistakes so that you can do better for yourself.
The pace of Dvalishvili melts men, and you're seeing it now with the former featherweight king.
Well, no one has done this to Jose Aldo, especially of late.
Rob, this puts you in an amazing position, but also kind of an uncomfortable one, because your good friend and training partner is the world champion in this weight class. How would you handle a situation if you were to become the #1 contender?
He is the reason why I'm here. He make me who I am today. Please don't ask me any more this question. We're not fighting each other. We are brothers, okay? Let's go. Yes, brother. Good, brother. You ready? Safe first. Safe first. Footwork, nice. Yeah, wait your time. Good. Yes, but you gotta fight hard here. Fight hard, brother. Yes. Yes. Nothing. Nothing. He's break. I know Aljo 9 years. Big slam. Big slam. Beautiful. Hooks in. Nice, brother. Body shot. It's my main training partner and my best friend. Yeah. 90 seconds. I don't want to fight him, and you don't want to fight me.
Way to finish the round, Aljo. Great finish. Great finish.
Breathe.
I know people want to see the fight. If you want to see us fight, you can watch it in training.
Put a level change behind that jab, just a fake. Very
Good,
nice.
Aljo. Beautiful follow-up.
While a brotherly bond may prevent Sterling and Dvalishvili from facing off in competition, there is no love lost in training.
Yeah, there you go.
As the pair readies for Sterling's May 6th showdown with Henry Cejudo.
I'm trying to mimic Henry, like switch stance, close the distance, he throws punches. Last round, Aljo was able to take me down, control me.
We stay in control. If he turns into us, you go belly down on top of him.
That's what he has to do against Henry, and that's how he's gonna win this fight.
Keep the flame on max. I'ma keep it going till there ain't nothing more.
Very nice.
Gotta keep the flame on max. I'ma keep it going till there ain't nothing more.
I'm going with killers right now. These guys got crazy grappling, special pressure on the cage, on top control. Henry's not gonna be able to do that.
Big stroke.
I'm stacking up wins and just styling on people in there, so. I'm ready, man.
One big high.
go. Let's go.
From the arid destination of Las Vegas, Nevada, to the neighboring desert city of Phoenix, Arizona, bantamweights prepare for battle. For former two-weight UFC champion Henry Cejudo, performing optimally at 135 pounds is a key focus.
I'm gonna set the timer for 35 minutes. We're gonna be done in 35 minutes.
Guided by former NFL strength coach Matt Wiedemer.
It's crazy.
I hooked up with Matt actually through John Jones. Jones brought him out to Arizona, and I just started hearing him talk.
We're training to go to war. You go to kill, not be killed. So Henry's getting the most out of these workouts. We're not letting the workouts get the most out of Henry. It's for 2 more.
I remember one thing that he said that really changed my perspective on it. It's like, Henry, my workouts, I stimulate, I don't annihilate.
Head behind shoulders, shoulder behind hips. There you go.
Your body's already being pushed in your MMA training. Why am I gonna push it again when it comes to strength and conditioning?
Up, hold, 1, 2, down. Beautiful hitter. So our workouts are short. They're very specific to what he needs to do. Up, hold, and they're not traditional. Up, hold. As hard as he's working, you see him working hard here, he will not be overtrained.
When I get into training, I actually feel strong. Rather than me feeling like 60%, they want me to give 100.
Yeah, power.
I'm working hard, I'm working smart, but I'm also able to peak on the days that really matter. And my objective is not just to win the fight. I really want to showcase that I am the best 135-pounder in the world.
1, 2, alive, and rest. Good. Good.
When it comes to competitors, you don't get more competitive than Henry Cejudo. He has a goal, and it's a lofty goal. It's to go down in history as the greatest combat sports athlete of all time.
Take me to the front line.
Mentally, one of the strongest people I've ever seen compete.
It's very difficult to be a champion of the levels that Henry Cejudo has been.
The combat sports legend returns on May 6th for a showdown in Newark, New Jersey, with hometown favorite and reigning bantamweight king, Aljamain Sterling.
Aljamain Sterling, in the not-too-distant future, may very well be able to lay claim to being the greatest bantamweight of all time.
Just amazing.
This kid's a problem, man.
When he steps in there with me, he's got to realize, like, hey, I'm actually fighting a guy who's much bigger, much stronger.
Oh, my goodness.
The clock is ticking. It's personal.
May 6th, I'm gonna bury your
And I do want to hurt him.
Henry Cejudo sets goals and continues to move the finish line so that he can go chase something else.
And I'm willing to do whatever it takes to win.
Henry Cejudo, your time is coming. You picked the wrong one, my guy.
Best in the world at 135. The Funk Master. Aljamain Sterling.
UFC 288's feature bout will feature the first ever Chinese female to be signed by the world's leading MMA promotion. A feat that Yan Xiaonan was destined to achieve.
我在中国沈阳出生。我在5岁之前嘛，是在中国的沈阳农村在农村长大的。后来我又到了城市里去上学。我是2012年我毕业了，大学散打毕业了之后，我去工作。工作之后，我在就是中国的一些频道上，我看到了就是散打第一人张铁拳打 UFC。我觉得这个项目特别适合我，因为我就是一个敢打敢拼的选手，而且就是喜欢打重拳的，所以说 我觉得 MMA 我可以打，而且特别适合我，所以。
Aggressive check, powerful check. First female Chinese fighter to sign with the UFC. Here she is, the 28-year-old Yan Xiaonan.
Inspired by her fellow countrymen,
Yan Xiaonan is a buzzsaw if you walk straight forward.
Yan Xiaonan would dedicate her life to mixed martial arts.
And she is super aggressive and very physically strong. Presses forward and high volume as well.
And quickly rise to prominence in the UFC.
Really showing that China is now on the MMA map and that we're going to see a lot of fighters coming out of this region.
Just like a cannon of aggression, isn't she?
She's a tremendous counter striker. Once she gets going, makes you pay with volume.
She would quickly enter the strawweight top 10.
Yan Xiaonan, look at how she attacks.
Oh, yeah, she's going after it now.
But to keep up in the UFC's deep waters, Yan Xiaonan would need an elite team.
Yan's been coming in for about 2 years now. A good portion of her time is here in Sacramento, making huge improvements on all parts of the game.
Why don't you guys come over here? So, if I'm here, he's not taking me down anymore, right? Be the bull, matador, deflect. Ready, 1, 2. Be here.
This girl puts in such hard work. It's hard to find partners who can keep her intensity. Good. So we're a perfect match for her. Look, we're starting here. One guy's in on the leg. Getting that submission mindset, getting the damage mindset.
Gotta credit the fighter, the Team Alpha Male coaches. What a year they've had together.
Hard work on 3. 1, 2, 3.
And what improvements we've seen from Yan Xiaonan. It's been dominant. She has been asking for top 5 competition. Asking you shall receive tonight.
First round, you ready? You ready? Let's fight.
Very fast, 1, 2, 3. Man, Yan is quick. She will wow you with volume and pressure. And Yan Xiaonan would like nothing more than to rise high enough to challenge for the UFC strawweight title.
Since joining Uriah Faber's Team Alpha Male in Sacramento, California.
It's one thing to have all the coaches and training partners put the athlete through the training camp, but their athlete, Yan Xiaonan, has executed masterfully.
Yan Xiaonan has continued competing against the world's best strawweights and hopes to earn a title shot in her next outing.
The winner of this fight, either way, is going to be in prime position to take their shot. The fence work, the game plan, the kicks. Team Alpha Male, they've done a nice job teaching Yan to defend that single leg. The defense paid off. She's got the arm! Wow, Yan Xiaonan slips out! The scariest 5'1" and 1/2" package on the planet.
The road to a title at 115 pounds goes through one of the most frightening female fighters that any division has ever seen.
Andrade just uncorking bombs on her.
She just overwhelms him.
For a decade in the UFC, Brazilian Jessica Andrade has been battering opposition.
She can just lift her opponents and throw them down.
At bantamweight,
The power of Andrade, my goodness.
She's such a bulldog, just mauling.
Brute strength.
flyweight,
Andrade hits so hard.
Oh, Jessica Andrade!
and strawweight.
The first female to record a UFC win in 3 separate weight classes.
At one point seizing the division's crown.
She knocked her out! Jessica Andrade is the new UFC strawweight champion!
Não entro com medo do meu adversário. Pode ser mais alta, pode ser mais forte.
That one definitely did damage!
O que me torna tão perigosa é isso, é não ter medo.
She has it all. There's nothing that this woman cannot do.
A multiple-time title challenger faces only the best.
One of the most powerful women, regardless of weight class.
So any roadblock is merely an opportunity to bounce back.
derrota que a gente tem na carreira não tem que ser levada como uma coisa ruim, mas sim como um aprendizado, né? Uma coisa para você evoluir e te tornar melhor. Ter pessoas do seu lado que te incentivam, que te dá força e que mostra pra você, às vezes, quando você tá pra baixo, que não, você é sinistra, você é a melhor de todas. Pra esse camp, eu voltei pro Brasil, né? O meu mestre Mori.
2, aí.
Quer enfatizar e melhorar a minha parte de Muay Thai.
Joelho. A Jéssica é uma lutadora muito perigosa por conta da força que ela tem. Ela tem bastante força, então ela consegue aplicar os golpes. Então, do dia que ela chegou pra agora, o jogo dela mudou totalmente. 8, 9, 10, 1. É o time dela, a marcação de distância dela pra encaixar os golpes, tá tudo num time perfeito. Tentar manter isso aí e poder estar usando isso na luta.
E acho não, o que ela tem de mais forte é a parte da trocação.
Joelho.
Ela é uma menina que gosta de trocar, é agressiva, gosta de caminhar pra cima, vai cansar ela, vai manter ela mais fraca, vai diminuir a velocidade dela e o ímpeto, e isso aí vai ser uma grande vantagem pra mim.
On May 6th in Newark, New Jersey, 2 of the world's top strawweights go toe-to-toe.
Olha, a minha previsão pra minha luta no UFC 288 é nocautear.
Yan Xiaonan, she's so ferocious.
希望5月6日大家来看我的比赛，我要打败他。
Strawweights lead the way for a top 5 welterweight co-main event between Gilbert Burns and Bilal Muhammad, and a headlining title bout between former two-weight champion Henry Cejudo and reigning bantamweight king Aljamain Sterling. It all goes down at UFC 288 in Newark.